Just heard my timer go off. Oh yeah, that's horrible. No. Take it off, take it off, take it off, no. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna chop it off right here. And then I'm gonna put Alter Ego over it. Yep. Goodness gracious. Didn't know it was gonna do that. Alright. So, Pinky's going to be the only one with that one, because I do not like that at all. I thought it was going to be a little more see-through. It is definitely not see-through. So, what we're going to do is, I'm going to stick that in a little bit there. Alright, so I'm definitely using Alter Ego on this one and this one. But since I laid this one down and I didn't cover up the tip, I'm going to try to get this off of the tip part. And I'm going to lay another jewel. Maybe. No. Yeah, I'm going to lay another jewel over it before I put Alter Ego on this one. Because that way it can mask this right here, this little edge here. Okay, so if you plan on doing your mani with string of pearls, it is not going to look good on top of, it's not going to look good on top of anything else, because it is not as transparent as I thought it would be. I thought it would have the consistency of Alter Ego Treasure Island, but definitely not. So my mistake. Alright, so how I'm going to fix that is I'm going to put another jewel over that, over there on the edge right here before I lay Alter Ego. Treasure Island! Treasure Island! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, so let's go with, that's too big. Yeah. Okay, this one and this one. Lay this on here just to cover the up so you can't see. All right. So now I'm just like, oh, I'm probably going to lay a jewel down there too, because we don't want that finger to feel like it's missing out. So we will do that. All right, so let's finish off that finger. Let's see how transparent this one is. So see, it's pretty transparent. I'm going to use that on my nail stick. Alright, where's my nail stick? Let's put that there. Let's go like this. Peel it off. Eek. And then let's compare really quick, because I already know I'm in part 2 of this video. So really quick. Oh, This one's actually not as transparent. When you lay it down on the tip, you almost can't see that tip. So, would Alter Eagle have been more transparent? I don't know. But this is Treasure Island. And this is Alter Ego. I mean, to me, they look almost identical. Let's see if I can use this edge. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like they look the same to me, but that's okay. Alright, so that nail definitely looks very much like a pearl now, because that sheen that's coming off of Treasure Island is like super shiny, almost metallic even. So that's kind of cool, actually. Alright, we were going to put that Treasure Island over this one too. So I need that one. And then I need to do this side because I completely forgot to do that side. So let's work on that. There we go. Yeah, it's very shiny. It's like gold, rose gold looking sheen to it. Which you probably can't see in the dim room lighting I've got, but definitely you'll see it in the nail fee when I go into some natural light to take a picture of that. So if you want to see a nail fee, and you're new to this channel, I have a Facebook group, Wendy's Nail Fee Studio, where I post pictures of my mixed manicures, as well as anything related to Color Street or my mixed manis that I do with my nieces, any fun activities I typically do with my nieces and stuff like that. I post photos and stuff in that group. So if you want to join the group, and feel free to join and post nail fees of your own, or just, you know, have fun with the group. Okay, so let me put another, I almost feel like I can probably use this little one because it'll fit. Yep, I'm going to use the little one. That way I don't waste the other, because I know I'm not using most of it. I'm just going to put a little bit and then cut it off. So let's do that. Stick that there. And then I want to peel it back. And probably cut it so that it's not so rough. Just chop it off. Well, at least chop part of it off and peel the rest off. Taking way longer than I anticipated, but you know what? That's what I always do. Whew. Who am I kidding? I try to time it and try to get it done, but one way or another, it leads into another part, and that's okay. You can always fast forward to the end result if you don't want to hear me bumbling about trying to figure the best way to make this work. But yeah, for those that enjoy seeing the live mess ups, you know, hopefully it provides you some entertainment. See me struggle. The struggle is real. this is what happens when you want to be all extra and try to include every single set. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out because sometimes I don't know what the set looks like on, and at least now we know. So I have all these leftover sets, strips that I can use for another mixed mani, whether it's for myself or for my nieces or anyone else, any of my loved ones that want their nails done. I can totally like use them to mix and match and make another mani. And I do know that some people like their nails more plain. So for those that are liking the solid sets without the mix, highly recommend, if you're new to Color Street, the solid sets, your nails tend to naturally bend. So if you're using your natural nails, the solid sets, anyone who uses Color Street recommends that you double up, whether it's putting down Clear as Day underneath. Clear as Day is a clear overlay, but a lot of folks use Clear as Day underneath because sometimes the Clear as Day is like dulls out the color of a set, if that makes sense. So some folks will put Clear as Day as the base and then add the solid color on top of it, which I've seen people do. Or double up. If you have shorter nails and you've got the ability to make it so that you use the one strip and put it on your nail twice, highly recommend you do that because that will prevent it from cracking. So I've seen it on my nails where it will end up cracking a little bit because I do a lot with my hands on a day-to-day basis, and my nails tend to bend a lot. And so towards like the tail end of the week, you'll see cracks in my nails, which I'm sure those who are in my Facebook group have seen some nail fees where I take a photo of, you know, me adding more to a mani towards the end of the week. You'll see that sometimes it does show like tiny little cracks. Like that's typically when I'm like ready to be like, okay, I'm switching my mani, or I will sometimes I will take my Color Street mani off and I'll use a transition mani set from Lily & Fox. Lily & Fox is another company that does nail sets like this, but I don't like the consistency of their sets are much thicker, so it's not the same consistency as Color Street sets. And for some reason, like a lot of people say that they can have their Lily & Fox sets last them like 10 days, 2 weeks. Mine lasts like a day before they start chipping, no matter what I do and prep. So it must be like my nail chemistry with whatever Lily & Fox uses for their sets doesn't agree with each other to have it stay on. But they have so many different designs, and they're like a fraction of the price of Color Street that I don't mind it. Like, I will every now and then use a Lily & Fox set as a transition mani. I most likely won't like film me putting one on because when I do a Lily & Fox mani, it's usually for like a quick thing, and I just kind of slap it on and go. So you won't see me doing videos of me putting on Lily & Fox manis very often, but you will sometimes see nail fees in my Facebook group of manis that have been done with Lily & Fox. So that's the big difference. But for those of you that like doing nails, you don't have to stick to one company's nail strips. Unless, of course, you want to. I like exploring. But so far, I've really just... I like supporting my sister-in-law with her business. Link below if you want to support her and shop her Color Street link. But I also like the Color Street, whatever ingredients they use in their nail polish strips, they just last on me much longer than the other companies that I've tried so far. So that's a big reason why I stick with Color Street. And then every now and then I do add like liquid polish, because sometimes it's just nice to add liquid polish. There are some colors that I haven't seen other companies have, and so I'll sometimes use liquid polish. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these big ones right here, and I'm going to line it right along the thumb there, and then I'm going to put Treasure Island on top of it, and then we will be done. So not too bad for a part 2. It's not as long as my other parts. Oh, or do I put it on the side? No, I'm going to do this. We're committing to it. Okay. Maybe one more up here, just because I see that it's kind of plainer, and I feel like it would look really cool with one up top as well. So let's do that. Let's do one that points this way. So, oh no, wait, I like this one. Or this one. This one. Having a tough time deciding here. No, I'll do this one. Do I want it here? Do I want it here? I want it here. I want it here. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. Committing. We are committing. Boom. Alright, we've committed. Alright, let's do this side too. We are going to put this right here. And stick that. Oh. Shoot. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Oh my goodness, don't mess up. Can you tell that I am left-handed? Because I struggle with my right hand to do my left hand. Like, yeah. It is sometimes a struggle. Alright. Not as straight as I would have wanted, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, and then there was one more that looked like this that I was going to put down. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Alright, and then let's lay this one down on the other thumb. We're almost done here. Yay! Alright, lay it on my little mess up right there so that you can't see it. And then let's put the last finishing touches, and we are donezo. And what time is it? So, still have time to finish getting ready for going to dim sum. So yay! Haha! Not too shabby. For those that don't have much time to do their nails, what's great about Color Street with some of their designs, so if you want something that is easy to put on and still looks like it took a little bit of time, some of the color street designs are really fun. So highly recommend checking out the website to see if there's anything that floats your boat. The spring collection, Electric Meadows, and the core collection for the year had recently launched this month. So there's a ton of new sets available. And the old sets from the fall-winter catalog that are going to be retired at the end of this month, they're still there. So there's a lot to choose from right now. It may be like overload as far as just being able to decide what you want, but right now is a great time to purchase more Color Street if you need to replenish your Color Street stash, or if you're brand new. There's so many different things to choose from, and all of the nail sets are buy 3 get 1 free. So that means, like, you know, you add to your cart 4 sets, and then whatever the lowest price set is, that one will end up getting discounted in your cart for free. So highly recommend taking advantage of that if you're interested. Again, link below for my sister-in-law's Color Street website. And then for those that want to support my beauty social, so Color Street stylists can create beauty socials for folks to kind of host their own like little beauty social, where it's a shopping link that you can send to your friends and family. Sometimes they do parties, like online Facebook parties, text parties, and all of that. And I have my own beauty social link, so if you want to shop that and help me possibly get some free stuff, you can find that link in my Facebook group. I will post that today. I hadn't posted it. I had only been like sending it to friends and family members who have been asking for it, but I will post that link in my Facebook group today, so that if anyone wants to shop, you can. And I think that is it for me. This is pretty much the end. I know that my family is waiting for me to finish this video because I hear the door opening and closing a whole bunch. So that means that it is time's up. I should have been done a while ago, so my bad. But here is the end result, Manny. I do still need to do a little bit of cleanup work, but I think overall it is looking very, very fancy. So I feel like I gotta get dressed up a little fancy today for my dim sum lunch. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you haven't yet, like and subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.